You're on mute.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Cynthia's speech today is from Pathways, the Effective Coaching, Level 5, Reflect on Your Path. It is 10 to 12 minutes. The purpose of her speech is for her to reflect on her growth during the completion of the entire path. The purpose of the speech is also for her to share some aspects of her growth during the completion of a path. Her title is Toastmasters Whaaat.
Thank you, Jennifer. Please help me welcome Cynthia Dick, Toastmasters Whaaat? Toastmasters Whaaat? Cynthia Dick.
Good morning, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Toastmasters Whaaat? How I came from the back row to the front row in Toastmaster, and to this point in my life right now. Today, my speech is about my journey through the pathways that Toastmaster presents to us as a course to take during our journey through Toastmaster. I joined Toastmaster 2 years ago, I think next February, I think it will be 2 years, with the assistance of my sister. As you know, I have always wanted to join Toastmaster, but I was afraid to ask or to go to any of their meetings. I first heard about Toastmasters when I was in Germany. I didn't want to go then because there was a bunch of airmen that were involved in Toastmaster, and I did not want to be participating in that group. So when Jennifer asked me, I said, oh, sure, I'll go. Now, I'm glad I made that decision today to go to that meeting. I knew Toastmaster was about speaking and how to speak in front of a group. I did not think I had to be an active participant in that group. You have those people who love to sit in the front row, who love to listen to everyone. I like to sit in the back row and absorb everything I had to learn from the back row. I was that person. I love learning from the back. It's easier to do that for me because the attention is not on me. So I'll be looking at the person in front of me. Being in Toastmasters is not only about speaking, it's about speaking effectively. It's about free education when you start out in the program. Toastmasters also gives opportunities and accomplishment that we can have, that we can learn from. Public speaking gives people anxiety. The fear of public speaking is known as glossophobia. It's the fear of an object or a situation or speaking in public, but that fear affects 75% of the world's population. And when I was reading that information about glossophobia, it said joining Toastmaster can be very helpful in getting through your fear of anxiety or fear of speaking. Toastmaster can help you polish your public speaking skill through repetition, constructive criticism, and from your fellow Toastmasters. Toastmaster can build confidence and can further reduce anxiety. So when I came in to Toastmasters that first day, I wanted to sit in the back of the room to glean off of what you guys were saying. That did not happen. When I walked in, I had to go to the front. Why? Because Jennifer walked straight past the back row, which was totally empty, to the front seat. 7:30 in the morning and in the front row. And on top of that, to answer 2 questions, 2 weeks. But you guys accepted me anyway with my own single answer. It was interesting. To speak without the filler words such as ahs, so's, and and is very hard because you're talking to people who didn't have that helpful hint or helpful criticism from Toastmasters members to help you say, you cannot say this word, you need to pause between your words. So you've never been taught that. I remember when Jesse came in and he was a word grammarian, and he said 14 uhs, 14 ands. I said, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That was very active listening on his part to catch all those. I'm still learning. You may hear me say it in here, but I'm still learning not to say the ums and the sos. I am a work in progress. Secondly, Toastmaster offers free education. Pathways. Pathways has 11 different learning paths. It helps you to learn your communication skills and your leadership skills to succeed in this program and to succeed in life. Within Pathways, I chose 3 different parts. I chose visionary, effective coaching, and presentation mastery. Today, as I'm speaking, I will complete my effective coaching today. It's been a long, 2 years of doing this. It's been a long haul to do this. So effective coaching, it taught me leadership skills. It taught me how to be a high impact leader. And way effective coaching summed it up is talk about your reflection, connection, inspection, and connection. Within effective coaching, it also talked about your leadership skills. What type of leader am I? I found out through Innovative, I was an innovator leader, and within an innovator leader, it talks about being a collaborative conversation. You share your vision, you encourage others to use their ideas. And also another kind of leadership I am is a democratic leader. This person is a decision maker. It provides opportunities to allow others to take the lead, and which I'm so happy to let that person take the lead. If they want it, they can have it, but I have no problems with that. And also within the effective coaching pathway, it tells you that what kind of communicator you are. I am a direct communicator. This style is decisive, is competitive, is independent, and is confident. And because of this person, directed communication, this style is always focused. It's focused on your goals, its ambitions, and it's driven. Others may see this person as strong-willed and demanding. And then I know some of the organizations that I am, they are, because I'm so focused on getting something done and getting something done correctly. And this person also can seem being impatient and being bored, because as a communicator, you just want to hurry up things, get it done quickly. Finally, as a Toastmaster offers opportunities and accomplishment within the Toastmaster world and outside of Toastmaster. My opportunities and accomplishments within Toastmaster were being a VP of Public Relations. I really enjoy that position. I would do that forever, but I think I keep on hearing Lori's voice, George's voice, Jennifer's voice. You gotta move on, you gotta move on, you gotta move up. Within Toastmaster, within this leadership, I learned how to do free Toast hosts. Our website, it reminds me every time I open that, and Jennifer and I was in there a couple of weeks ago, about a week or so ago, it just drives me up the wall because it looks like a DOS program. But I managed to get through that and learn that. Also, I learned Google Forms. I learned Canva. And also I got to participate in the speech contest. Thank God that speech contest was on Zoom, because I was sweating really bad for that. But it was an opportunity, and during that process of getting to that point, I wanted to stop and I wanted to say, no, get it done. I don't want to do it, but I'm glad I did, and was a great opportunity to do that. My sister, Jen, always observed me on different occasions. And with Toastmasters' help, she noticed that I never used filler words, and I could hear her whispering back, hey, you didn't use any filler words. Thank you. That was very good. Toastmasters really worked. And it does work, and it's really an awesome program. I wish everybody would get involved in that. Last year, I served as your VP of Education, and now I'm your president of this group, which I humbly accepted last week. My accomplishment outside of Toastmaster is being an area coordinator of Operation Christmas Child. I don't think I would have done that without the help of you guys and helping me to step out of my comfort zone to be a leader, and something that I always wanted to do. And I have so much experience in that. And my greatest accomplishment that I accepted in November, and I don't think I told you guys this, with our church affiliation, I became ordained pastor, which is a huge accomplishment because in Assemblies of God, there are 3 levels of pastoring. There is licensed pastoring, certification pastoring, ordained is which your final step. I was a licensed pastor for 10 years. For the last 3 years, the Lord put it on my heart to go for my ordination. I went for it. I passed the interviews with the help of the table topics. And that's why I'm so happy about table topic, because it makes you speak for 30 seconds, 90 seconds, and 60, 90 seconds. And that's how it had to do with this interview of being ordained, is that I had to speak on the fly. And I thank Table Topics for that. So in April 26th, I will walk and receive my medal as ordained pastor. Toastmasters has been such an impact on my life. It afforded me to get out of my comfort zone, to step out on faith. And I don't think I would have gotten this far without the help of my fellow Toastmasters who encouraged me along the way. And I thank you all very much. My next step, I don't know. I was thinking about putting my paper in for area director. But I do appreciate Toastmasters. And thank you for the opportunities that it has accomplished in me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cynthia. Well done. Well done. You demonstrated today that your journey has been totally worth it. I remember your one-word answer in Table Topics when you first came in. I think also getting to the front table was because your sister brought you coffee. And so there was another incentive to move up to the front table. So anyway, thank you very much.